Hi everybody, it's Jill Samuels. I'm back here with my vendor of the month, and I'm super excited to introduce a client slash friend of mine for a long time. Her name is Patricia Ho, and she's an attorney here in Denver. And she works. She's based in Denver, but she works under a national firm. But you get some individual attention with Patty, and I constantly get requests from my clients, colleagues, friends. I need an attorney. Do you know anybody? And even if Patty can't help you, she can direct you in the right place. So, Patty, tell me a little bit about your career and
Sure.
being an attorney.
Sure. I'm an intellectual property attorney, which is basically patent, trademark, copyright, trade secrets. So if there if you are starting a business or you have a business and there's certain information or assets, ideas, inventions that you need protected, I'm your person. I've been practicing since 2006.
Wow.
So, and I recently joined a firm called Fisher Broyles, which is a national firm. We really leverage, all of the attorneys have what we call sort of big national law firm experience, and we leverage that to really give our clients all that experience, but I work with my clients very directly, and so essentially I have my own practice under this firm. So that's a little bit about me.
Nice. And so did Shark Tank totally make everybody's phones ring when it came to intellectual property law?
That is definitely a show where I see that come up a lot, because
Okay.
a lot of the people that go on there often say they have a patent pending or they have a trademark to show that they have basically assets that have value. And so a lot of times I will get approached by businesses that are just starting out, where they are picking a name and they want to talk about trademark advice. They've invented a better widget, so to speak, or a product, and they want to know if they can get a patent on that, really to obtain that funding and investment. So that's one area where it comes up. I think the other big part of my practice is litigation. So I have a long background in patent and trademark litigation and commercial litigation, and so I'd say a real world example is when you are seeking to license your IP, or you are negotiating a contract with a manufacturer or a distributor where they may be making your product or selling your product. All those kinds of transactions where you need some control and protection over your business and its ideas is also a place where I come in.
So do you have connections with manufacturing companies, or can you give people that advice on where to go for all that? Or
I don't have any direct connections with manufacturers, but I've had a lot of experience negotiating those kinds of supply and manufacturing contracts where what happens if they tell you we got to make a product a certain way because of the way the machines are built? Who owns the improvements to design, for instance, and how do you control if your trademark is on a product that they're selling? And so all those sort of supply chain issues that kind of intersect with your proprietary ideas are where I can come in and provide some help and consultation.
So obviously Patty's very smart, because she talks about all these things that are very over my head. But I do think that one of the things that you hear about, and maybe it's Shark Tank or whatever, but how often do we sit on the couch and we're talking about an idea, or a restaurant we want to create, or my whole dream of retiring is having this mobile espresso martini bar. So something like that, where I'm just But Patty reached out to me because she joined this firm recently after being with the firm for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And so she's she's super busy already, because of course she's smart and is with a partner or a teammate that they refer business back and forth with one another. But she wanted to network with me because, as you can see, I like to network. And and I just thought, so many people have ideas in the back of their heads, and you're a great place to start. So can somebody just call you and brainstorm with you? Like, do you have a consultation type thing, or how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, typically I will get a lot of calls of just, hey, I think I want this trademark, or I'm starting this business, I have this idea, and I just need to talk to somebody for a half an hour on like, what does that mean, or what should I do?
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I do get those referrals where like I will, sit with somebody for an hour and talk to them about what the overall, like if they wanted a trademark, for instance, what the overall process is of how to apply for one, whether you should or not, some like resources you can go to. More often than not, then I will get engaged to go ahead and apply for that trademark and walk clients through that process. Sometimes it might be so simple that somebody could do it themselves, but more often than not, like there are some nuances where sometimes you just want to spend a little money up front to do it right and not have issues on the back end.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah.
So, well, everybody, I'm going to share Patty's information in the body of this email, and we will get this posted to YouTube, and you can obviously use this and get your phone ringing.
Yeah, thank you, Jill.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining in. I'd love to hear your feedback. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.